All right, so are there any people in the audience who are here as support for someone? All right, so here's the rule, and I want you all to listen to me very carefully. If you try to communicate with an inmate in the box, you will be told to leave this courtroom. You will not be welcomed back. Does everyone understand? Whether you're a witness or not, you will not be giving testimony in this court if you do that, because that interferes with the security of this courtroom. Does everybody understand? So anybody who's on this side who is not a defendant, I need you to move to this side, and the defendants on this side move to the left side.
Right from the opening, the judge lays down the law. No gestures, no secret signals, no communication with inmates. That's how fragile court security can be. One small disruption can threaten the entire process.
Thank you so much for coming. All right. The person in the red jacket, can you come forward, please?
She says she doesn't understand.
All right. If she's underage, she should be in school. And my understanding is, for those who have children, are there any districts that are not currently in school? Nobody has children?
We're all in school.
Judson is back. All right. So she needs to be removed from the courtroom. I don't have underage people in the courtroom. All right. And the purple person.
Did you notice how quickly the judge removed that underage girl? This isn't a classroom or a playground. Courtrooms are strictly controlled environments. Every distraction risks undermining justice.
In the gray suit, who is he?
He's the U.S. executive of the United States.
All right. So you're the U.S. executive with which part of the United States? I mean, all right. So do you have documentation? All right. So, all right. Thank you so much. You're excused.
You can step up.
Thank you. Right. Have a great day. All right. So my understanding is that you were outside speaking with members of the jury. Is that correct? That's either yes or no. No. You were outside speaking to the jurors. Yes or no? Nope. Were you outside speaking to the jurors? Yes or no?
It's getting me nervous. Yeah, detaining. It's a difference between getting arrested.
This is what's going to end up. All right. And what division? All right. Do you have documentation for that? Oh, what is your name? Spell that. First name? Last name? Yes. Spell it. And where's your documentation that show you work for the federal government? All right. So you are not allowed to be in this courthouse anymore. You do not have any business here. If you are not a witness, you are not allowed in this courtroom. Do you understand? And you're not allowed in this courthouse.
And here's where the courtroom truly explodes. A man walks in claiming to be a government executive. No ID, no proof. Yet he's brazen enough to talk to jurors in the hallway. That isn't just suspicious. That's jury tampering, one of the most serious threats to a fair trial.
But personally, I don't feel comfortable with using this jury as the jury pool because I don't know what was said. My understanding is that he is involved in a case here, not as a witness, not as a party whatsoever, but just as maybe a friend of a friend of a friend of a cousin. All right, Ms. Compton.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and the other issue, you were not present, but you were number one for jury trial. However, the person who was here in the gray suit who said that he was with the U.S. government, he was,
Mr. Mann.
Yeah, he was speaking to the jurors in the hallway. So I don't feel comfortable with using the jury panel.
And Judge, I'm not quite sure how to handle him. I did talk to Daniel about him.
Think about it. One stranger's lies are enough to taint an entire jury pool. Trials can't go forward, victims and families are left waiting, and taxpayers foot the bill. This is why judges react so fiercely. Justice delayed is justice denied.
And I did make a call before the holidays to the jail. He has been filing all sorts of stuff in this case. I don't know what his relationship is with his family. I don't talk to them. I've never spoken to him. He has communicated with me threats that he's going to sue me in federal court and all kinds of stuff like that. But the thing that troubles me the most, and I called the jail to let them know, is that he evidently had an attorney visit on the video visit, not a recorded visit, an attorney visit with this guy.
Okay.
With my client. Now, I tried to find out if they had a record of that or how it happened. My client doesn't know.
Well, what I've done is I've asked that he not be allowed back in the courthouse. And the deputy took a photo of him. So somebody can let the sheriff know he's not to have attorney visits if he's not his attorney.
If thinking that he's also right now a person who is on bond for an aggravated assault. So somebody might want to talk to pretrial services or his bond.
So somebody may want to talk to his pretrial services officer. And honestly, the name that he gave me, I don't even believe that's his real name because he seemed to be stumbling over what his name was. But the deputies did take a photo of him, so I'm sure that's going to be placed the courthouses and they can place it at the jail as well.
I'm on the Bexar County website pretty easy with the name he's been filing things under.
Okay.
And he's filed stuff.
And what name did he give? Is it Henry?
Henry.
Okay.
Whatever that name is, that's his name.
All right. So before you leave here today, we'll take up that matter with the sheriff's office.
What makes this case jaw-dropping is how far the imposter went. Threatening attorneys, filing bogus paperwork, and somehow slipping into jail pretending to be a lawyer. If true, this means inmates, facing real charges, may have been misled by a complete fraud.
Now to the case of an attorney imposter. A man out on bond for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is behind bars again. This time accused of violating bond by saying he was an attorney and a government employee.
Henry Barrocal was recently thrown out of the Justice Center after tampering with a jury pool. Eric Hernandez takes a look at this bizarre case.
You were outside speaking to the jurors, yes or no? You took it upon yourself to tamper with the jury.
Henry Barrocal didn't say much after being questioned by Judge Stephanie Boyd a little over a week ago. Barrocal was allegedly talking to potential jurors in a courthouse hallway about a kidnapping case that was expected to go to trial. He told the court he was a federal employee but couldn't provide any proof. Judge Boyd had to reset the case and had Barrocal removed from the Justice Center. It was later revealed that Barrocal was out on bond for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The most troubling issue about this case was that Barrocal was allegedly able to impersonate an attorney and enter the Bexar County Jail on multiple occasions to speak with his clients. We asked the Bexar County to get through. In an email, the sheriff's office says no records exist of him scheduling in-person visits, but when he was not incarcerated, he did have video visitations with inmates. A spokeswoman says, quote, "We are in the process of looking into video visitations scheduled completed during the time he was not incarcerated. If Mr. Barrocal made the video visitations under the guise of him being an attorney, we will share those findings with you." In the meantime, he is now back behind bars for violating bond, and his bond has been increased to $500,000. And
In the end, we learned this wasn't just some eccentric wannabe. His name is Henry Barrocal, out on bond for aggravated assault, now caught impersonating both a government worker and a lawyer. Bond raised to $500,000, and now a psych evaluation ordered. The justice system bent, but it didn't break. If anything, this shows why vigilance in courtrooms matters more than ever.